Look at you over there, you little sliced watermelon. I have a very deep, dark warning for everybody. This is double warning with a double emoji and many stars to signify the warning, and it's capital letters. That's how serious this is. And I have to repeat, this is not a drill. My Bitcoin cursed prophecy, baby doll, little watermelon, look at you. It's now set in stone. I'm sorry, okay? What am I talking about? It took Bitcoin 13 years to get Peter Schiff on board. Uncle Peter Schiff. You're going to see Uncle Peter Schiff just to show you Peter Schiff. Okay, Peter Schiff was told about Bitcoin many years ago. He was told about it at like, I think $8. Okay, I would even like try to talk to Peter in his YouTube comments. He's so funny. He's really intelligent. Okay, Uncle Petey is a 10 out of 10 economist. He's very good. However, Uncle Petey comes from a very old school method of what money is. He believes that money must have a utility first. So when he talks about gold, for example, he believes, well, if you remove the monetary use of gold, you can still use it for your teeth and you can use it to conduct electricity. And so he says, because you can always store that utility, therefore, it's money. And Bitcoin, because it has no utility, it has nothing to do. If you just take away that monetary part, Bitcoin is a nothing. And on the surface, he seems correct. But in reality, I have a big fat series of 15 years of the candles going up to show you that, hey, you know, every time Bitcoin kind of went in the poop zone, you can see right here, the long Bitcoin chart, okay, this is obviously not true, okay, we know this by now. So Uncle Peter Schiff is, unfortunately, the giga bull market signal, okay? He is the signal that the bull market is ending. And Uncle Peter Schiff, a lot of respects to him, but this is really bearish, friends. I'm not joking here. You think I'm joking? I'm not. Yes, you are a yummy little sliced watermelon, but look at this. This is his real post, what you're about to see. He believes in art on the blockchain. Peter Schiff, Uncle Petey is a skeptic. He's not even like late majority. He is an actual skeptic. He believes Bitcoin is worth zero. I'll explain later, okay? Skeptics is the last part of the adoption cycle. Do you see here? You see this part? Skeptics, all right? I want you to see this. Uncle Peter Schiff, I thought when I saw this, I thought he was hacked. Listen to this. Uncle Peter Schiff, he changed his avatar and he says, I'm pleased to announce an art project with one of my favorite artists, market price. This collaboration features the original painting Golden Triumph, as well as a series of prints and ordinals inscribed on the Bitcoin blockchain. Hello? Did your account get hacked? Excuse me? When I saw this, I was like, dude, hey, Uncle Petey, if you go read the comments, like when I read this, it woke me up out of bed. That's how funny it was, because people were saying Uncle Petey's password was like Peter123. And it was just the funniest thing ever. Everyone's making a joke that he had like the most easily crackable password, and it's obviously not him. But no, friends, it's actually him. It's actually him. He's tagging Bitcoin. He's talking about ordinals. He knows what ordinals are. You don't even know what ordinals are. Half the people in crypto don't. What the hell's going on? Well, this is it. So Petey, if I read through the comments, he confirmed the comments, okay? He actually said, well, he goes, yeah, Bitcoin's got no use case, but I believe in art. He said that, right? He likes stores of value in art. And everyone's like, dude, you are... Uncle Petey, if you're listening to this, my good sir, my favorite uncle, you are so close to getting Bitcoin. You just... 13 years, you just don't want to throw it in yet. You know why, friends? I can show you why, okay? This is why don't fund even the most silly ideas, okay? Because Uncle Peter Schiff got told about it here. He told me, right, specifically in the YouTube comments, this was years ago, he told me it's like $8 to $12 when he knew about it. $8 to $12. Do you want to know what's funny? How I got his attention? I made this comment, and this was before I was on Twitter or knew what anything was, right? I actually said to him, I go, Uncle Petey, I calculated that if you just put 0.1% of your investable net worth, 0.1% in Bitcoin, back when you heard about it, you'd actually be a billionaire, and I know that's your goal. And he responded to me. I knew that was. You know why, friends? I listened to an interview with him, so I wanted to show you some insight. I can read people, okay? Uncle Petey did an interview. I forgot who it was. Maybe it was Logan Paul, someone young. And basically, Uncle Petey, they're basically talking to him about his net worth and stuff. He won't give the exact number, but he's talking about one more good gold run and he'll be like a billionaire. And you can tell his eyes just shine. He's been trying to hit that billionaire mark. But for some reason, gold has been going nowhere for 15 years. And he's just watching these imaginary Ponzi tokens pump. So this is true, and this is a really bearish thing. So I've even got more comments here for you. Look, I've made many tweets and YouTubes to show the dangers of Bitcoin late adoption cycle. Uncle Petey Schiff promoting art on Bitcoin is proof we are now entering Skeptics, which is here. You see this big fat red arrow that I make it so easy for you to see? Bitcoin might stop at 88,000 next cycle and flop. Now, this hurts me. I hope I'm wrong about this, friends. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that 88K, I hope Bitcoin goes and flushes to 150, 180K. That'll be fantastic because that'll be Ethereum 20 to 30,000. Basically, every single person milks it. Everyone. But I don't know if we're going to get that happy story. I don't know, all right? It's going to be cursed, diminished, beware. This is scary, all right? This is scary. So I have more juicy information for you. So look at this. I think he just loves to troll the maxis. Everyone here is in disbelief, okay? See, disbelief. No one could even believe that this happened. So you're probably wondering, are you really sure? Yes, I am sure. Do you want to know why? One of my, okay, in the previous bull market, I knew, okay, back when I was a wee young pup, just a few years ago, okay, I said, man, if Peter Schiff, Uncle Petey got bullish on Bitcoin, it's the end of the cycle. Guess what happened, friends? I'm going to tell you some juice. No one ever reported this. Please like, subscribe, bell button, or if you're listening, having fun, and if you are a human and breathing, confirm our friendship in the comment section. Uncle Petey, when Elon Musk started shilling Bitcoin and it was up here, Uncle Petey made a tweet, okay? And on his tweet, he specifically said, he goes, now that Bitcoin has crossed $50,000, I will admit it is more likely to hit $100,000 first before it hits zero, where I still think it's ultimately going. Now, that is him capitulating. That is him saying, damn, man, it's wrong. It's over. I'm wrong, right? That's his way of doing it. I ignored the sign, all right? So I want to let you know that happened at 50K here, okay? That happened. You can go find the tweet and everything. And no one talks about it. That's how you get a mega ultra skeptic. That's them pivoting, all right? And that was it. That was the end. So now he's actually like, hey, ordinal subscription. So, you're probably wondering, hey, does this mean because Uncle Petey said this that we're just going to go to zero? No, this is deeper. This is not him acting out of the crowd and irrationality and markets pumping. This is him telling you as a skeptic, it's now moving even him in, right? So there's nothing wrong with it per se. If you want to make sick gains, yeah, there's something wrong. But for long-term store of value, we're going to get the Bitcoin spot ETF. They're going to keep printing money. Of course, it's going to happen. But the sick gains is when everybody calls it a scam. The sick gains is when people start realizing it's not a scam. The final wave of the kind of sick gains is when people realize this thing's not going to die, okay? So that's it. The next waves is it's over, okay? It's when it's starting to slow down. That's the unfortunate reality about it, okay? I have so much juicy information for you, baby dolls. Look at this. So you can even see a table here. Like when I show it to you, it's going to be obvious like this. Bitcoin, diminished returns. They are very clear on this table. You are getting a big fat red correction and you are slowing down the gains tremendously, friends. So I'm just going to quickly have a look here. Look at this. I haven't made this so easy for you to look at. See this green box here. Look at the percent changes of the year. Okay, 100x, 15x, 3x, 56x. You see this? 100, 15, 3, 55. Then look at the next ones. 35%, 2x, 14x. Okay, and then look what happened after that. Okay, minus 73%. Look at this, 95%, 4x, 66%. Like, this is a world of difference. Okay, you're getting these big fat. Have a look at this. Okay, just confirm once again that you are please breathing and that you are a human and you have a beating heart. Look at this. I mean, this is the first 4 years, 2010, 11, 12, 13, okay? The ultra mega high returns obviously came in 2009. That was like a super scam. I mean, it could have been like just buying a JPEG, okay? So, but look at this, okay? First 4 to 5 years, That's the sick gains, all right? The first 4 to 5 years, aka the first 2 cycles, all right? You got your 2012, your first cycle. And then if you were participating into that, before that, so so this part, 1, and then 2, into the 2016 cycle, okay? So that's the second one. Good gains. And you can see them on the chart. I mean, it's very obvious when I show it to you. You'll be able to see, you go, wow, look at these, like, sick gains. Sick gains. You see those? Absolutely mind-blowing sick. What happens, unfortunately? That's what happens. There's many, many poop zones here, okay? See, poop zones keep appearing. If you notice, you go, hey, there's 3 poop zones here, and there's 3 poop zones here. The difference is swimming in the poop here put you on the moon, all right? But swimming in the poop here, you're barely on a palm tree. You still got your fluffy slippers. You don't know where you're going. You hope you're kind of safe. You got to protect yourself from sand getting in your feet on the beach. That is the problem with this scenario here. You're not being compensated for swimming in the doo-doo zone. All right. When you swim in the doo-doo zone, I want to be rewarded with asymmetric upside. You might say, hey, what if they print infinite money? Yeah, we're seeing that, friends. Look, they printed plus 40% of the money supply here. This is a signal, okay? This is the market saying, hey, we couldn't even crack 100K and you increased the world money supply by plus 40% and you hand out money and there was a zombie virus and they were print and inflation went so hot and the stock market boomed and we had dog coins and JPEGs. You still couldn't put 100K on the map? Kind of tells you something, man. It tells you everything I've been telling you about these skeptics and everything. It's true, unfortunately, okay? So hard pills to swallow. I mean, even look at this, okay? I have even more juicy info for you. So, BTC, the truth is hard to swallow, but the people deserve the best, okay? That's why everybody loves to come, listen, gather around. You keep your back straight, keep your elbows pointy, perk up your ears, calm down. We understand. Yeah, the game's rigged. Yes, it's a simulation. Yes, we aren't really in control. Yes, there are cycles. Yes, a lot of weird stuff happens, okay? But we can still win. Who said we can't win, okay? Knowledge is power, okay? Once we have the knowledge, we know that the game is rigged, so we know how to play the games with the parameters. That's it, all right? So we know this from me. You're no longer taking risk to buy Bitcoin. It's now safe. You noticed I have a red X emoji here, so you don't want that. I want people to call me a peanut brain, all right? Go talk to any single person in any Telegram, Discord, a stock market person. Talk to anybody. Even go out to random people's pool parties. You're not even invited. Just walk in, right? Ring the doorbell and go, hey, what do you think about me buying Bitcoin? They'll say, excuse me, sir, you don't live here. Please walk around or I'll squirt you with this water pistol. See what I mean? They're not saying Bitcoin. That's the dumbest, most riskiest thing ever. You know what I mean? It just flies by them. I've spoken to many people. I did my own groundwork research. I'm telling you, go speak to people. Go tell them about Bitcoin. And they're like, oh, do you think it can kind of work? Yeah. They're not saying, Bitcoin, that's an absolute atrocity. That is a terrorist coin. That is oh man, that's a scam, Ponzi. They're not speaking like that anymore because it's been around for 14 years. That's why. It's been seeping into the zeitgeist and everyone's mind. The neural network's expanded too much, okay? You don't want that. You want people to call you an absolute religious cult participant who doesn't know what's going on. That's what you want people to say about you because that's how you know what you're in is completely underpriced, okay? So now that you know Bitcoin's safe, it's not risky. You're not early, man. You're late, okay? So diminished returns. Made this post when Bitcoin was 20K. See, 20K to 100K. If you're lucky, you get 100K. See, I don't even don't think about this number 100K. I don't want to put these numbers in here because when you're at 100K, it's going to look really bullish at 85. Really bullish. I mean, it's going to be a big fat green candle. But you might not know the next stop is 50. It's not going to tell you that. There's going to be no sign. But you're just fixated on that 100K. Now, in 60 days from that $85,000 point, if we're at 72,000, you're not going to be thinking, oh, I better get out. You're going to be thinking, oh, we're still on our way to 100K. Complacency. So much difference in what's happening to be early and what's happening to be late, friends. I mean, look, when you're early, look at this, okay? Bitcoin, I even have the arrow here, okay? Bitcoin was $200, all right? It gave you a 282x return. Yeah, Bitcoin, right? Everybody called you an idiot for buying there 2014, 15, Mt. Gox Ponzi scam. So Bitcoin was called a scam, a pump and dump. Literally, a terrorist coin for stupid people. Michael Saylor called it trash. Yes, the guy who went and bought billions of dollars using other people's money. Yes, he called it trash. You had the highest risk and the highest reward, okay? What about now? Well, here we go. Nobody calls you a sucker. A country adopted it. Elon Musk approves. Michael Saylor, billions of dollars, low risk. You're going to get low reward. You're not early anymore. You're not going to get your 100x, okay? You're going to enjoy your 5x. So it depends what your goals are, okay? Everybody's got different goals. Some people, yes, some people want to, work a job, work in a cubicle, and they're okay. They're happy to wait, play it slow. That's fine. But I'm here 18 hours a day. I've got a voice. I've got a microphone. My microphone's got like a little fluffy helmet on top of it. And I'm here communicating to you that you're about to get scammed. That's right. You're about to get scammed because I can see this coming because I've gone through this time and time again where I figure out something, but what I don't realize is that the edge is diminishing hard, all right? In my life, trading, investing, being in markets, I noticed the scam now. The scam that they throw at me, and by this scam and they, I just mean the universe, all right? It sends information to me, and when it starts making sense, I'm about to get scammed, okay? Because it's almost like the people who won, the people who made money, they now realizing that the edge is going away. So what they do is they start talking more, okay? And by the way, this is a real phenomenon. This is what happens, okay? So I've worked in prop trading firms. This is what happens. So people are super secretive. So you get to see in finance, you get to see the most evil, dark side of people, okay? You get to see really selfish, disgusting human beings who, some of them shouldn't be existing, all right? So when Bitcoin's early, people knew something was here. They could feel it because it was going up. They kept their mouth shut. They had an edge. They made some money. But now the game's changed, okay? Now it's slowing down. So what happens is once it starts slowing down, people collect their thoughts more. They can think more. They get a bit philosophical. Then they start talking more. They send the information out there. And this information is a trap. This information summarizes to you how the competitive edge works. But what you don't know is it's not the competitive edge working now. It's how it used to work. Because you can't possibly imagine that it's on its way out. Luckily, you got a friend. Some say your best friend. I'm here telling you now. The fact that me and you can sit here and I knew about this years ago, but the fact that people can come and tell me, oh, infinite money printing and the US bonds. And what about fiat money? Everybody is now throwing what used to be complex to me. Everybody is now saying to me, oh, did you know this down, up, down, left, right? I go, yeah, I did. You knew that actually 2018. You're about 4 years too late. So now the eureka moment is going off in my brain. I have the light bulb going off. I'm like, wait a minute. We're all about to get scammed. The average person is replying about inflation and how the CPI is rigged and the money supply. And I'm like, that's weird. I was the crazy person saying this in 2019. Just me. Just me. All right. This is my social circle around the average people, of course, right? Now it's mainstream. It's a trap, okay? It's not going to work out the way we think it is, okay? So don't be scared. Don't be scared, okay? What I mean by it's not going to work out. Most likely, Bitcoin probably is going to trap everybody somewhere, all right? Now, I hope we bust 88,000 and we just go through 100 and we tap 150 to 200. I hope we do that. But I can smell something really bad happening, friends. I've read too many stories, JP Morgan, the banks, the central banks and everything. And I just tell you something right now. You got to put yourself in the shoes of an evil dictator, okay? You got to put yourself in the shoes of an evil dictator. And I'm just telling you, okay, when Bitcoin was considered the absolute rogue outsider, 1 in a trillion chance of occurring, yeah, that was different, all right? Scam, pump and dump. But now, JP Morgan and everybody's talking about, yeah, it's going to go up. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. I've never in my life, never, ever, ever go through any finance story, Great Depression, investing principles, never, ever, ever is there multiple people winning. I promise you this. I promise you from the bottom of my heart, go find the story where you hear multiple people winning. And what I mean is multiple social groups. It's in the media. People are talking about it. Back then they had newspapers, you know, the Daily Village, whatever the Village Scroll says for the day. All these things, okay? It doesn't work out. It just doesn't. I don't know if it's markets themselves and the way liquidity works and everything, or the humans are just cursed. I don't know what it is. I'm just telling you now. It doesn't work out. It never works out. All right? It never works out. The only game that actually works out is that the stock market Ponzi keeps getting printed and keep going up. But even then, if you see how it works out, there are still periods of 10 years where it's got to go sideways. So knowing this, friends, knowing this, after everything I've shown you, after saying, hey, you know, Uncle Petey Schiff is now bullish. Man, that's now, to me, that's telling me, hey, the skeptics are here. If we just finally got Uncle Petey into Bitcoin, okay, just be glad, okay? You have to be like optimistic and positive, because you better believe he thinks the rest of crypto is absolute poopery. Poop zone squared. Just sewers of poop, cities of poop, towers of poop. Everything's just poop to him. Absolute poop, zero value. And that's exactly where we want to be. Because at the end of the day, you know what time it is. It's time to admit we're just a peanut brain. Tell mum and dad you got a peanut brain, but you still love them. Like, subscribe, bell button, all. Catch you soon, friends.